Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. I am on this beautiful Sunday. Today, I have a special treat. I am going to share with you my Birkin story. Yes. Every time I share a picture of my Birkin 35, I always get questions about where did I get the bag? People wanting to, just have different questions about it. So I thought, what? I will go ahead and do a video. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and we will discuss my Birkin story. So just some brief background. So I made a decision that I wanted to celebrate a major, professional milestone with an Hermes bag. So my top choices, I knew I wanted the color gold. I wanted either a Birkin 35, a Kelly 32, or number 3 was the Evelyn bag. And so my goal was to go to Paris and to get a bag from the flagship store there. Well, I was promoted in the middle of the pandemic. I had no idea. I don't think any of us knew that what we were headed into in 2020. So of course, none of us knew what we were getting into at the beginning of 2020. So in March of 2020, I did call the store in Boston. I was on a work trip just to inquire because I had tried previously going into the Atlanta store and the customer service that I received wasn't the best. I did get my Hermes sandals there, but when I started asking about bags, I felt like they were blowing me off, So I was like, no. So I said, you know what? I'll try the Boston store. I did end up going into the Boston store. I told the SA, what my goal, what I was looking for. And he said, you know what, I do have some Evelyn bags. Let me show those to you. Those were the only bags out of the 3 that they had in the store. He showed me the tube, which is the gray, a red color, and black. And I was like, oh, I really want the gold. And then he said, you know what, wait a minute. We may have one that we were holding for a customer. Let me see if the bag is now available. Turns out the bag was available. So of course I was like, yes, I'll take it because, who knows when I will be able to get, a Birkin or a Kelly. The Evelyn bag, and I'll share that with you, in March of 2020. So this is my Evelyn PM. And it is the perfect size. I did not want the GM, I wanted the PM. And this color is the most sought after color from Hermes, and I just love it. It is so soft. This is the Clemence leather. They actually make all the Evelyn bags, I think, in the Clemence leather because it's very relaxed, very durable. It's perfect for a crossbody. My strap is actually inside here, but this is definitely one of my favorite bags. So I purchased the Evelyn March of 2020. I did tell the SA at the time. I told her what was on my wish list and I gave her the color, size, all that good stuff. October of 2020, I got a text message from her, and thank goodness I happened to be back in town. I was working on a greenfield project at the time, so we were in the middle of building a facility, and we were still hiring. I mean, we were hiring remotely, in this virtual world that we're all working in now, but I was in town. But I couldn't get to the store on that Thursday. So I said, the earliest for me is Saturday. And she said, you know what? That's fine. It's your bag. It will be here Saturday morning. Saturday morning, I drove downtown, and I'll share some clips here with you on my experience in the store. So here I am in the private room. They always take you to a private room to take a look at the bags. This is just me checking out. Yay! Yeah, so since I was parked around the corner, they do put your bag in a white bag just for safety reasons. So that's why you see her taking it outside of the orange bag and putting it into the white shopping bag. The bag that she offered me was everything that I asked for. It was the gold hardware, beautiful orange color. I can't remember the exact orange color, but it's in the orange family. The problem with the bag was the leather. It was not Togo leather. It was this very, it was similar to, I would say, calf leather, very delicate. And I was very concerned about scratching, all of that. And she said, I understand. And I explained to her my lifestyle and I don't baby bags or any of that. And she said, this is probably not the best leather for you and your lifestyle. But she showed me a model Togo bag that they, share with customers just to get an idea of the leather. And I can totally understand why everybody gets the Togo leather. And then she brought out this beauty, you guys. She brought this bag out and it was on, she thought it was on hold for another customer, but she wanted to show me the epson leather just to share with me the options. And when she pulled it out of the box, I was like, that is me. That is me. And she said, okay, try the bag on. Let me go see if it's available. She came back in about 15 minutes and she said, if you want that bag, it's yours. It's available. So here it is. This is the beautiful, this is the bean color. I love brown bags, caramel brown, chocolate brown. I am a brown bag lover. And so when she brought this out, I knew it would be perfect for me. The orange was just a little bit too much for me. And this being my first bag, my first Birkin, I really wanted something that was a little bit more just practical. I did not want a pop of color that bright for my first bag. So I ended up going with this one. And this is the 35 size palladium hardware. And this is the color of bean, which is the chocolate brown. I actually forgot to take off the plastic, but this bag, you guys, so the reason that I decided to go with the epson leather is because this leather is, to me, like bulletproof. Of course, it's not bulletproof, but it is so durable. And this leather, the shape of the bag will look like this for the next 5, 10, 15 plus years. And for me, I don't know if I'll ever get another Birkin. So I wanted to get something that I know is like I said, a practical color, something that will go very well in my wardrobe. I can use different twillies to, if I want to add a pop of color. But I am so happy with my decision. I probably have stuff in there when I carried her the last time. I do have an organizer that I normally put in here, but anyway, that's just some stuff that I had in there from the last time I carried her. But this is Iman. I named her Iman after the beautiful supermodel Iman. I've always been a fan of Iman. I just think she's so gorgeous, beautiful brown skin girl. So yeah, this is my beauty. And for me, guys, I know people always want to know, what is your Birkin story? Because the brand has done such a good job of making this an exclusive experience for people who are able to get the bag in the store. So for me, it was just pretty easy, I have to say. I went in the store, I was able to get the Evelyn in the color that I wanted. I was able to get, offered another bag, 6 months later. And the weight, y'all, though, right now for the Kelly bag is, we're coming up on almost 2 years. This for the Kelly is just taking a long time. And so I'm just going to be patient. If not, then I'll end up just buying one pre-loved, because I do want to get a pop of color in the size 32. I would love to get the gold color or the a pink. Either of those two colors is what I am going after. I am open to other pastel colors, but we'll see what happens. But for now, I am very happy with this beauty. my first Birkin. So I did get her a little something. So when we were in New York, I picked her up a new Twilly. I wanted something in the orange family for her, so I picked up this Twilly. We actually went to the American Dream Mall, which if you guys are ever in the New Jersey, New York City area, it is such a nice mall. It's very kid friendly. Actually, it's very, 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 very kid friendly. They have an indoor water park, which is the largest water park in the United States. They have something similar to an aquarium. They also have a amusement park. The girls went to the amusement park. They went to the water park. I went to Hermes. But yeah, it's a really nice mall. So I'm going to tie her on, but it is a really nice mall. So while I am tying this on, I'll just tell you a little bit more about you know, my experience with Hermes. So I've really been enjoying this journey. I know it, you know, everybody is not into Hermes, you know, and that's fine. And that's why I don't really talk about it as much, because a lot of people are just not into it. But I love the brand. To me, it's like the Rolls Royce of cars. You know, when you see someone with a Birkin, you want to know, what's their story? How did they get it? Did they buy it pre-loved? What was that like? Did they go in the store? What was that like? So yeah, I mean, people just want to hear your story. And so I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you have any other questions, if you want me to give you a more in-depth review, I will be happy to do that. But I just wanted to come in today and just introduce her to the people. But yeah, so this is my new Twilly. And yeah, so this is Iman, and I can come back and do what's in my bag. I can do a review, tell you more about, you know, how I'm feeling about the bag since I've had it for a year and a half. Thank you all so much for watching. You all continue to be blessed, and I will see you all soon in another video.